anyway.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Like people stress about the heart rate, and it's like, dude, that's just adrenaline. If you're not tensed up, the heart rate's fine.
Yep.
So do you aim for like loose feeling muscles or tight?
No, in the middle. So I have like I know how I should feel, and if I'm loose or tight, I'm not happy.
And that's the point about it being a feeling, right? It's like there's this sensation that you know.
That's right. It's a window where it's like I need to feel somewhere in that window, you know.
Does the first pass normally kick all that into gear though, or?
That too, yeah. But you do attempt to sort of get it set before you go. Nice. I was telling Michael that he had a good power to weight, but you're like a friggin' steel beam out there. That's cool. What's the most you've run in training? Like, what can you do?
14.
Okay.
It goes to...
It'll be interesting to see what happens when we get you closer to that, because yeah, it looks quite good at the moment. You're very still. You know how to turn the ski, so let's go faster. See what happens. Let's drop you in at the end and then I'll explain a bit to you. Sure. So this is going to be a little bit of like too much information, but you seem interested enough, so I'll tell you that. So there's two good ways to run 18 and 16, okay? Across the wakes. You can either absorb the wakes, or you can keep your legs stiff and bounce like a crazy person across the wakes, okay? Either option's fine, okay? Right. For you at the moment, you're in between the two, okay? You've got to pick one or the other. Gotcha. The one I want you to pick is the big crash.
All right, here we go.
Stupid GoPro keeps turning on. Excellent. Yeah, that was good. Let's go faster, hey?
Sure.
Yeah, I know it all gets harder when we go faster, but I want the same thing from you. That was great.
Yeah, good.
Okay. Do you have any comments on that gate? Like, what did you feel?
I was late getting across. I think I pulled out, went too long, and so the turning was like, cool.
Yeah, like I definitely don't disagree with the fact that that gate was late, but I just don't think it was late enough to cause the amount of issues that it caused. Okay. You know, like, I mean, you can pull out there and still run 6 with your ability, no problems. I think the issue was that you cut out and yeah, you were late, so you were running a bit. Yeah. You needed to get in fast. Yeah. And the way that you hurried that process was by quickly moving the handle to the other hip. Yeah. Okay, so you were sort of there and like, I mean, yeah, it sort of did hurry the process. Like, it got the ski to start to twist. Yes. But it just didn't hurry it enough, right? Okay. And I think that what that sort of shows is that you're just not quite turning in for the gate in like the correct way. Yeah. Like to do a proper two-handed gate, okay? When you've done your cutout, you're in your glide. Yep. Your first move, okay, is not to put the handle here. Right. Okay, like you're standing there on a flat ski. Yeah. Your first move is to get that ski on an edge. Yeah. Okay. So I mean, whether you're hurrying it or whether you're doing it like when it's all perfect, yes. Your very first move on that gate is to just do a bit of a trust fall in. Yeah. You don't move anything. You just fall in. Okay. The ski goes on edge. Yep. And then whatever you do from then on, the ski's on an edge and it's just going to flick under the line.
It's going to come around.
Yeah. Okay. But no matter how aggressive you are, if it's flat, shit's just difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like
you're like trying to turn it this way.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, you're not flat anywhere in the course. It's a weird thing. It's a two-handed gate. It's different. You've got to stand there, just lay it in a bit. Yep. Then rotate and it'll go whack under the line. Yep.
Does that mean, in your mind, I should be giving it a fraction more width?
I don't care.
Okay.
No, I just think the way you're turning in is not quite right.
Got it.
Yeah, you're within the window of a gate that's good enough for 6 every time.
Yeah.
I just think you're not quite turning in the right way.
Makes sense. Okay.
So I know that's 2 things now to work on, but let's have a go on that gate. Just lean first, then rotate,
Yep.
and then do your even weight and brace the bounce stuff.
Gotcha.
So you cut out real early on that gate,
Yep.
but you managed it fine. You actually did the little ball thing. I mean, we didn't particularly need it because it's more important when you're late on the gate. But you still did it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was fine with how you did that gate turn in. I thought we were good until 4, really.
Yeah.
You feel like that?
Yeah, I did.
So at 4, I mean, it may not be something that you do often, but like, you sort of just had some time, and as you were rotating through, there was no real need for you to hurry the finish of the turn. So you just sort of let it finish a little slow, and as soon as you did that, you sort of just fell out the back of the ski.
Yeah.
I get that you were early, that you had speed,
Yep.
and that you were probably going to at some point have a delay.
Yep.
And that's fine. That delay has to be after you finish the turn. Okay, like you tried to delay the turn itself.
Yes.
And I get that there was a bit of a pause coming because you had a bit of speed and you were real early.
Yep.
When you watch like an elite level skier, they'll come in and they may have a delay, but they'll go stop, turn,
Yep.
then there's the delay, and then they might go.
Yeah.
Whereas you came in, there was going to be a delay, and you tried to sync your turn up slow enough where there would be no delay in the exit.
Yeah, sure.
You just do your turn,
Yep.
and then you stay there, and that's where the delay happens.
Yeah, okay.
Because we don't want you punishing yourself for being early by trying to slow down your turn and stuffing it up.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah, like with a lot of skiers, you know, they're just out there kind of slamming buoys, but I think with you, like, I knew and you knew that you were early enough and fast enough that there was a delay coming.
Yeah, right.
You agree with that?
Yep.
Yeah, and you knew it was coming, and you were like, whether you did it intentionally or not, you were like, I'm just gonna slow this turn down a touch so that when I get the line, it comes tight and we go.
Yes.
And it's not where you do your pause. You come in, you're early, you know there's gonna be a pause coming, you go whack, finish your rotation, and then right at the end of the turn, it's hard, but that's the point where you've got both feet in the water. That's where you can have a bit of a pause.
Sure.
Just kind of balance. I mean, the sport is about balance.
Yep.
You just finish that turn, you balance there for a
Against
second,
the boat. Yep.
line comes and you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, it's not, you take it to the extreme. You see photos of pro skiers finish their turn,
Yep.
they're not about to fall off,
Yes.
and the line is just in the freaking water.
Yeah, yeah.
I can see you at 10.7 doing that.
Right, but like but that's where we're having our pause. If
Yeah.
that same skier came into that scenario and tried to slow down the turn to get the line at the end, they'd be down the lake and just depart.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's very much a side note. At the moment, you just do that lean and turn on the gate, even weight, good bounce, and we'll be fine. All right. So you were coming up again, like through the wakes, okay?
Yep.
But I feel like at the start, when I was telling you were coming up because you were absorbing your legs.
Yep.
On that one, I didn't see that, okay? Like it looked like you stayed strong, you didn't absorb and come up, you just, for whatever reason, came up.
Yes.
So your position and your tension can stay the same, but you gotta stay down.
Down.
You
Yeah.
gotta bounce, land, still cutting, then edge. I don't know if you're trying to hurry it because it's all coming up faster, but I mean, for whatever reason, you're just coming up too soon. You gotta pull, lean, and load through both ways.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like on 18, it very much should feel like lean, 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 bounce, lean, lean, bounce, lean, lean, edge change, turn.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you do it again. You got to cut for a long time on these ones,
Yes.
and it's just a quick little edge change turn. surprisingly similar to that other 4-ball where you went in the water.
Yep.
But instead of things I was blaming causing a turn that was too slow, those same issues caused a turn that was too fast. Okay, so we'll drop in and I'll sort of explain that. But yeah, it's basically just on both of them. I know they had opposite end results.
Yep.
But the thing that you did was you got to the turn and instead of like rotating through,
Yep.
you sort of just stayed there.
Yep.
You know, the one before, what that did is it walked you a long way down the lake.
Yep.
That one, it let the tip block like a bite and just come in under you before you were ready.
Yep.
Just the thing they had in common is that you weren't controlling the turn.
Yeah, very cool.
All right, we'll drop you in. Also forgot to say that that was a killer turn in and you were doing the bounce correctly. That part was good. Yeah, it was great. Unfortunately, like it's real hard because like we've just seen the same problem happen twice at 4-ball.
Yep.
But I mean, to do something different at 4 and not the rest is a very hard thing to work on.
Yep.
Do you know what I mean? So it's very much, like I can't send you into this and be like, when you get to 4, this is what I want. Like it has to be something you carry through the whole pass.
Yeah, very cool. And then I felt 2 was
Yeah, it was good.
and it's something with Ray at 4 that
And it was the same as the one before. I know it had the opposite result.
Yeah.
It's basically you're coming into 4, okay? And instead of me seeing your hips just rotate through
Yeah.
and point where you want to go,
Yeah.
you come in and your hips don't really do anything.
Yeah. Okay.
And on the one before, your hips not doing anything, let the ski go down the lake.
Yeah.
On that one then, your hips not really doing anything, let the ski bite and snap in under you.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know they were opposite, but you weren't controlling either of them. That's why they were sort of, like when you come in and you just rotate through, that ski is going to rotate with you and point where you point.
Yeah.
And it's all very sort of controlled. So yeah, it's just, we've got a bit of a delay happening at 4.
But in that, are you then saying lead more with the hips?
Yeah, yeah, that's the difference. You come in to 2 and you rotate your hips around.
Yep.
Like your belly button points where you want to go, the ski follows, it bites, it goes.
Yep.
At 4 you come in, there's just a pause. Your hips just sort of stay facing down the lake and the ski can either go down there and turn or it can snap in under you, who knows.
Yep.
You've got to bring it with your hips and just point them where you want to go. It's hard because you're so early at 4, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard to really encourage yourself to go and do an aggressive start to the turn, but we want it. That's all that's happening really. So I think we can assume that you're going to do the gate right and you're going to get the bounce right.
Yeah.
Just be conscious when you're turning that you're basically pointing your belly button where you want to go. Just do it on each one and it should still happen at 4. You just come into the turn and you just rotate your hips around to where you want to go. Yeah, we've done a lot, eh? I was actually surprised you popped the handle then.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to hold it, you know. I know you had load early, but I didn't really thought you'd try, you know. Hey, I mean, other than just holding it, because I mean, like, I've seen you hold more load than that, even in
Yep.
that set.
Sure.
So other than just holding it, the thing to be aware of is that, like, because I saw you doing the hip thing, right?
Yeah.
Like you were getting it through, and it was
Yeah.
giving you a bit of a stop at the back of the ball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is
I was
good.
conscious of it.
But in that zone, right, like, I know one thing always leads to another, but like once you've done that stop,
Yeah.
and you're in that pause zone,
Yeah.
it's actually okay to bring the handle in.
Yeah.
Okay, I know no one ever says that,
Nah.
but like if you watch what happens,
Yeah.
it's not that zone, you're not receiving the handle out here.
Yeah.
It's behind you, it's not right.
Yeah.
So then, like, you don't just move here, when it comes by, there's no
Yeah. 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 No, you're bringing it to relief, as you say. Like, yeah.
And like,
Yeah,
you
okay.
see, like you can probably picture it now.
Yeah.
You see those photos of skiers where they've
Yeah.
done their turn,
Yeah.
and the handle's like here.
Yeah.
That's okay. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not perfect, but
Yeah.
nothing's ever perfect.
Yeah.
Like, that's your buffer zone. Get that stop.
Yeah.
And I mean, we didn't need it much from you.
Yeah.
I was still surprised with how many hands.
Sure.
Get that stop. close, but allowed it to come up a bit.
Yeah.
When that load came on, it would have just pulled
The
down,
cement that,
and you'd be fine.
Yeah. See, that's interesting you say that, because I've been consciously working on the idea of you want to drive? Don't bring the arms up, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, with that idea of coming around and connecting with the hip, you know, so that I'm in there and that's where the pull comes from, as opposed to coming around and. But I've never worked on that idea of the ski sort of stopping after the turn, you know, like coming around to that point. So
yeah,
I guess those two things make sense when you sort of connect them together as an idea.
Yeah, well, I mean, like the don't pull on your arms things is like generally you watch someone at 18 and they cut until the second wake, or before, and then they pull in to start their 18.
Yeah.
So everyone's like, don't do that, keep your arms out.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's a solution to one problem.
Yeah.
It's got nothing to do with the back of the turn.
Yeah.
The back of the turn, get that bloody thing as close and as tight as you can, because there's a big load coming, and you want it to pull down like that.
Yeah, then I find as long as you load with straight arms, you're fine. But you do that for like a safety hit, and then you go, all right, here we go.
Yeah, because if you just come through and there's hardly any slack, but you're already here,
then you've got
it just hits you like a ton of bricks and pulls your shoulders.
Yeah. Pulls you out of line. Yeah. Okay.